doing a gold edition this week with Derek Jeter. We've got a lot of good breakdowns coming up, but this one in particular, I'm looking forward to because he was one of the best, I think, contact hitters, one of the best gap to gap hitters in the late 90s, early 2000s. I think with Derek Jeter, I teased this last week. I said that there were some instances where he was in parts of his game that were overrated, others that were underrated. I think I'll start with the overrated part first. I think that his range was very overrated. I think that whole jump throw play was ridiculous. You never see a shortstop. You don't see Lindor, Correa, Turner throw out a superstar shortstop who I'm missing in today's game. You never see him do that jump throw from the hole. Jeter did it because he didn't have the range, in my opinion, and he didn't have the arm strength. Notwithstanding, he had great athleticism, and that oftentimes was underrated and not looked at 100% fully. I also believe that Jeter was underrated when it came to his offensive game, his power. He had more power than people let on, and his bat to ball skills were incredible. Jake, they were some of the best, in my opinion, some of the best bat to ball skills that I've ever seen in my life.
I agree 100%. Pitches, I mean, he would take pitches. He cheated so much to hit balls away, but he
Mhm.
could still get two pitches in. It wasn't
Mhm.
always pretty, but he could still get to them and he could still get barrel to them. And um, he had great instincts. You know, he had great instincts. He saw that pitch out of the hand well. His motor skills were impressive, and I would totally agree with the bat to ball skills. And he was whippy. Like, people don't
Yeah.
realize he was whippy, and he was built for whip, right? He's 6'4", 200 pounds, um, lanky, and he really hit the ball out in front. When people look and they say, "Oh, Derek Jeter hit the ball, deep in the zone and went to right field," it wasn't always that deep. Yes, he hit the ball to right field, but he wasn't always, hitting it off of his back hip. He was just set up that way. So, in fact, the video we're going to look at here is a pitch away that he hits over the fence into right field. It was elevated a little bit. Um, and that was his game. He just loved right center field. He had so much time that with two strikes, if he could sit on breaking balls, he could still get jammed and hit a fastball into right field. And he had no
Mhm.
problem doing that. He found a way to get on base, and maybe that's why he was so clutch, was because he had that confidence in himself.